This is Jilliana Ranicar-Breese. I'm in Mallorca, but I've absolutely no idea where I am. And I'm with Nigel Higgins. Nigel, please tell me, where am I?
You're in a finca not far from a place called Santa Margalida, which is kind of in the north, I'd say the northwest, well, no, northeast of the island.
Right, and you've got a finca. Now, tell me how you got this finca. A finca, you better explain what a finca is.
Well, really, a finca is the rustic kind of... I think traditionally a finca was what people in the town had a finca in the country where they kept their animals. And
you've got land and you've got oranges and...
we have olives and we have pomegranates. We don't have so many oranges.
Oh.
But, yeah, so we have like a quarter of a hectare. We have a lot of chickens. Everywhere here has chickens.
Right.
The neighbours have pigs. The other neighbours over there have horses. It's very rustic.
When you say we, what do you mean by we?
I mean whoever's here at the finca at the time.
Okay.
The nucleus being me, Chaska, Jangbu, who are two, shall we say, furry spirits.
Yes, they're beautiful
legs.
dogs, yes. Yes, your best friend.
Adria, he's living here at the moment. And that's the we, really.
Right. Now tell me how you got this place.
I got this place through a friend. Basically, the lady who was living here,
She was German, wasn't she?
Marion Reuters, bequeathed the finca to an association for the disabled people.
Right.
And they were looking for someone who would be prepared to put in a lot of work to maintain the finca and reclaim the finca so it was livable in, and also be open to kind of sharing the finca with them so that they can come and do their own events there with some of the, what would you call it, some of the disabled people who live with them. In Santa Margalida, they have a hospice where around, I think it's housing about 45.
Right.
So, yeah, I was that person.
You were that person, you were the
Yeah.
victim. But you, nevertheless, you've got a nice place to do yoga, and you want to change it and make it a cultural centre, don't you? Or a
Yep.
retreat. What's your mission then?
Well, I mean, I would like to call this a community centre for everyone who is on say, an alternative path for all things positive and good, really. And myself, having studied yoga for the last 5 or 6 years, is important to me. And this place has a yoga space both indoors and outdoors. But we've already done 3 events here. And the first one had crystal sound healing, craniosacral therapy.
Yeah.
We had live reggae music. We had 2 DJs.
Yeah. Well, of course, that's partly connected with your background, isn't it? The music and the music events.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come on to that probably in part 2. Anyway, continue about what you're doing now.
They do say music is your soul expressing itself through your body.
Oh, yes.
So dance is. So I think that's very important, especially in my training. We did a lot of free movement to understand how your body moves without you, your thinking mind, putting much input into it. And the music can actually move your body. And it's a chance to calm the mind, stop thinking, and connect with the body. And it's super healthy, I think. Many, many different modalities now using dance as a kind of healing therapy.
And you're following a particular lady, aren't you? A yoga expert.
Yeah,
who you met in Bali, you tell me.
She actually...
What's her name?
The yoga school I'm following is Tara Judel, Embodied Flow.
Right.
I didn't actually meet her in Bali. I met her for the first time in Italy. And then I started following her. She tours maybe 20, 30 countries every year.
Wow.
Like she was telling me the other day, she's never bought a return ticket for 5 years.
Where's she from originally?
She's from LA.
American.
Actually, she's from Tallahassee.
Oh, huh.
Tallahassee in Florida, but she embodied flow was born in Los
And
Angeles.
what's her name?
Tara Judell.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so she brought you here to Mallorca, in fact.
She did for a yoga teacher training.
And how long ago was that?
I think now 3 years.
Okay, so you're
Nearly
here.
4. Actually, 4 years this May.
So you're here for, who knows, unlimited time, I guess.
Well, you know, I love Asia, the feel of the vibrations in Bali, especially because so many people are trying to do so many positive things which are, shall we say, less materially orientated. So it's kind of, and some people have said this, I mean, maybe it's more true of Ibiza, that it's kind of the Bali of Europe. But Ibiza is a lot smaller. And here I think you have a bigger community, and you certainly have a bigger island to roam around, and you have the mountains, which is a big part of me as well.
The air is fantastic.
The air is wonderful. So it's kind of, we're in Europe, we're very close to Europe, but a little less material. Not everybody you meet talks about their career and their job and their income, and not everybody, certainly not in this part of the island. There are parts of the island you probably find that as a subject.
Yeah.
But the community spirit here and the number of wonderful events, I mean, the number of community events for very low prices. We have a couple of community centres near here where it's €10 for food, for entertainment, for maybe 6-hour events, you pay €10 with a meal.
Wow.
Wine, €1.50.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Well,
you go...
Palma's out of sight on prices.
Palma, yes, you can go and you pay €5 a glass, or you can go to Portals and pay €15 a glass for the Russians. You know, but here they try and keep it very, people are doing it very much for community.
Okay.
So that's a wonderful thing. And these events are happening almost on a daily basis.
Are they? Wow.
There's DIMA, Cultural Association this way, which runs silent meditation, runs Temazclas, you know, the sweat lodges, all sorts, women's circles, men's circles, full moon.
How does one find out about that? Is
Mostly on Facebook, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mallorca events. There's, what do they call it? Eco Yoga Balearics.
Echo?
Yeah.
ECHO?
ECO, as in ecological.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Eco.
Organic.
Yes.
There's a lot of organic farming going
Yes,
around here.
yes.
And what they're doing, there's a couple over there that are doing, you just rock up at the farm and they walk around the farm with you with your basket. You pay €12. It's not a lot.
And
you
can-
fill your basket.
Yeah.
They advise you, these are looking good today. Why don't you eat this? So you don't go in with a mind, I need this.
Yeah.
You walk around a farm
Yeah.
and you fill your basket with produce that's going to be the best for you in that moment. Now, I think that's a wonderful idea.
Wonderful, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose they do that in England, don't they, with strawberries and raspberries.
Right.
You can go picking
Yeah, but that's
at certain times of the year. Yeah, that's just one product, yes. So you're hoping to turn this into a yoga centre? When you're not fully qualified yet?
No, I am.
You are?
I'm a 200 hours teacher.
Okay.
I've already done 100 of the 500. So
Okay.
I'm fully qualified.
And-
What do they call it? Yoga Alliance, 200 hours.
Right. And you're also a chef, a vegan chef, is it?
Yes, I love to cook.
Yes.
And that's one of the appeals of this finca. It has a wonderful kitchen space.
Yes.
And a huge outside space. I've already cooked for 120 at the opening, the inauguración, the opening of the finca.
And I'm going to be sampling your Thai cooking.
You are,
Well,
surely?
we're going to continue in part 2 about your past life. Thank you very much.